Welcome back, guys. We are going to be doing another horror movie today. And today I got a really crazy one for you. Today I got Bag of Lies. Came out this year. Very interesting movie. You guys can watch this on Prime right now, apparently. You guys can also watch this online somewhere else. But the entirety of this movie is really crazy. And I will say this again. If you guys have not seen, or if you guys have seen films where you have to pay attention, otherwise you're going to miss something, then I definitely recommend that you, first off, when you do watch this film, if you have watched this film, or if you're considering watching this film, you have to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, you may miss something. Because again, there was times, even though I was paying attention, I was like, what the hell? And I was confused. I watched this with other people as well. They were confused. And the entirety of the movie is very, I would say, straightforward to a certain degree of what's going on, but then it changes and it keeps changing. So the entirety of this movie is based around the characters of Matt and Claire. Matt is trying to take care of his wife who is dying from cancer. She's not taking chemo. She's doing her own healthy treatments to try to deal with this, but again, the end seems to be inevitable. But at the same time, he's keeping hope. But also, he comes up with this idea from, don't know exactly how. He finds someone apparently that is selling this bag that apparently if you make a wish, it can help someone if they make a wish for it. So he meets this guy named Al, and he meets him at a bar, and he tells him, hey, you got to do this, get a sample of your wife's blood, pour it, make a wish, and then leave it alone for however many days, and you'll see the improvement of your wife. And so he does this by getting it in there. Can't remember if he paid him, but he puts it like in a little bit of a basement area in the home, and he leaves it alone after he makes this wish, even though there's times it seemed like he almost looked at this bag, and again, you get airy vibes from it. And throughout the entirety of the movie, again, you're not exactly sure of, are you actually really seeing his wife? Are you seeing this, possible entity or another person? Because it starts happening where he's getting phone calls from what sounds like his wife. He's getting he's having nightmares. He's hearing it through the Amazon Echo. He's seeing another random woman. He's seeing his wife when she was healthy, and he keeps trying to spend time with her. Again, she's getting sick, and seeing this, I will give credit to where credit's due for the actors. They did a very good job at portraying a husband and wife going through this, because again, if you're seeing a family member go through this, not only is it tremendously heartbreaking, but it's extremely rough, and that's the lightest way I can put it, because there's really no words, but especially if you're seeing someone you truly love, your significant other, go through this, it's one of those, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up to save your wife? Like, are you willing to give up your soul, your money, your body, your mind? What do you want to give for your wife? And that's pretty much what he does. And when he starts seeing slow improvement, he's getting hopeful, but then it just goes right back, to her being, throwing up and going through a lot of pain, obviously. And there were scenes in here that made me go, okay, is that really his wife, or is it the same? Because there was one scene where it seemed like she could walk and she was going to help him make some type of dish, and then next thing you know, he saw what looked to be like some type of creature's hands, and then she was still in the wheelchair. And then one of the most craziest scenes was when she goes downstairs apparently to go see her husband, and he's in bed, and she wants to spend the night with him, and it looks like something's about ready to happen, but she's like, hey, let me go to the bathroom. So he lets her, and she goes in the bathroom, and then his phone rings, and he's like, hey, what happened? Did you pocket dial me? Like, what's going on? And they're like, why are you calling me in the bathroom? And she's like, why are you saying I'm in the bathroom? And he's like, well, where are you right now? And she says, I'm in my bed. And that scene really gets me, because again, it was one of those, what the hell was that? And he gets up, and there's nothing in the bathroom. There's no one in the bathroom. All you see is like black projectile in the sink, and it really makes you wonder, okay, is this thing taking the form of his wife? What exactly is going on? And when he starts getting more and more desperate, he's trying to get information. He's trying to find out exactly where this one Al is, and he can't get a hold of him. And then when he finally does, it almost seems like it's too late, because the guy Al pretty much has changed to a certain degree, because when he finally does find him, his demeanor has changed, and he saves someone that apparently was either his daughter or whoever. And what happens is you see where this girl's acting weird. She's feeding on whatever, and he tries to go back and sees his wife, and his best friend's there, and his wife unfortunately has passed, and he's like, okay, I got one more shot. So he puts her in the bag, and the bag somehow comes to life with this monster, and it's either taken over what was left of her body, goes after him, and then projectile whatever kind of black ooze into him, and then it's like it changes his demeanor and allows another friend in the house, kills her off, and then you see him and his wife go into a bar, and he's seeing a friend of his and seeing how she's having issues, same issues with a family member, and it seems like he's going to give her the bag. So it's just a constant cycle of this is going to happen to a person. Once it's done, it's going to have you move on to the next person so it can spread. And that's how it ends. It was a really crazy movie. Like I said, it's very dramatic, very intensifying, very much of a big thriller. Like I said, I do recommend this movie for ones if you want a crazy thriller mystery. And, just pay attention, man. That's the best way I can say it, is pay attention. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. I did enjoy this film. It was just confusing. It was just really confusing on what this thing was, what the origin was, where did it come from, why was it doing this, why was it, did it actually take the form of his wife? Was it, something else? Was it like half her, half this thing? What they put in him, what was it, something else? Was it something to control him? Was it something to control him and change his demeanor? There was a lot of things in this that made me question a lot of, okay, what the hell was that? So if you guys like movies like that, let me know what you guys think about it. If you did see the movie, let me know what you think. But overall, what is your opinion of the movie Bag of Lies? Let me know if you guys seen it. If you haven't, either way, let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you as always on the next one.